Hi, in this video we learn about JAX Web Services and how to create a JAX Web Services using the JDK1.6 wsgen and WS import utility. So for this I have already published that my textual web service example, and it's already there in www.tutorialbyexample.com, and under web services tab if you go there, the link is there, wsgen and publish. So everything is there in textual information, so you can find and go through that. Now we have to see how we have to write JAX-WS Web Services and their how to publish it, how to see that visual, how to annotate it, and how to generate that their supporting file, and writing that publish class, and a small further details on it. So before going ahead, we have to, I'm just closing that my earlier project and Eclipse. I want to go ahead with Scratch. So what we need a JDK install in your system and Eclipse ID. So I have already installed a JDK in my system and Eclipse. So I'm using the Eclipse of MRS1 with a Windows 2007 32-bit operating system. I'm just going to open that Eclipse. I double click and I'm just allowing and run. It will ask that workspace where you want to save that your project. I'll put that in Cyclone workspace. I'm just assuming you have installed that JDK 1.6 or higher and Eclipse in your system. After that Eclipse got open, we have to create a new project, and we have to create a new project, and we have to write a service class. We have to import that respective web services annotations, and we have to generate that access file. So we'll go step by step. I just opened that Eclipse. Now in my Eclipse I'm able to see that working set. I'll navigate to that project export. Now in project export, some other project is already there, so I don't want to see. I'll reset in a working set. I'll go in web services. Over here I have already created one project, whatever is required for us, but now this is the earlier one. I'll create now. So I'll just click on web services, right click, new, and Java project. This is the first way. Second way, we can click on file, new, Java project. This is second way. Third way, we can click file, new, others, and we have to type Java, and it will come a Java project. So whatever way you want to follow, you can follow it. I'm just going, click on web services, new, then Java project. I enter that project name as a standard alone web services using JDK 1.6 wsgen and WS import utility. So as of now we are using that wsgen, so I'll let it be wsgen and utility hyphen JAXWS WS. So after that I have to select this one, use default locations where that file will be saved, and the JRE I'll choose. I have just installed that JDK 1.7, so by default it's there. I'm not going to choose, but minimum requirement is JDK 1.6. so make sure if you are not using JDK 1.6, you'll not find that wsgen utility under bin directory. and don't do any change. After that, let it be default. Click on next. You'll find this one. After that, instead of a bean, you have to change that see class and click on that. After that, I'm not doing any change. Project, library and other things is remaining same. I just remove that bean. I replace with a class with a bean. I'm just going to click next step, finish. After clicking on the finish, the project got created with having that SRC and GRD library. What we need now, I'll do one thing for confusion. I'll remove these ones to other project. So in web services working set, now we have our whatever project created SRC folder and supported library file from JRE second edition 1.7 Java second edition, so whatever resource is required for that. So we achieved that our target for creating the project in Eclipse. We got that SRC folder. What we need, I need one additional folder resource, so I just go and create over here. I'll type the folder name resource. I'll click on finish because that is required. I'll let you know where and why. After that, we have to create one service class. So service class is nothing but we also have our business logic, what we are going to do and all. So this is the we are using that there is two approaches there, that bottom up and top down. So we are doing that a code first approach. So because we are writing the code, then we are generating the WSDL and doing that, writing the client and publishing the services and all. So I have already written the service. I'm not going to write again. I'll just go copy and paste. Let's do this. So now what we have to do, we have to write one service class. So just click on that your project name. Inside that there is SRC folder, right click over there, just select that SRC, then right click over there, new and class. So in class you have to type that name of a package like com dot Tutorialbyexample, and name of a class is math. Let it be everything. Just type that package name over here and MathService. Click on finish. Our service class will be appear. Just you have to copy and paste this one. What you have to do, you have to type it. I'm a little bit lazy. I don't want to do all those things, wasting the time in typing and all, because I have already did that. So what you have to do, you have to write that one math class. You have to write I have just written the two method. One is for additions, one for subtractions. You can do that for a number of things. Before writing the service class, just we have to take care about that. Just annotate it at the rate of web service and name whatever service name, the name of a class, whatever you have, just copy and paste it. Target name is nothing but name which is with help of that target name this service will be identified, and that we will see in more details in WSDL. So just consider that and type that whatever I have typed over here. This is the we have to just add with your package name in reverse your package name. Like I have put that com.tutorialbyexample, so over here it will become like tutorialbyexample.com, and I have just added www. That's it, nothing before that, http colon something like that. After that, this is the constructor that I have not I didn't do anything, by default created, and just I have added two method, like one method for add and one method for subtract. And before method we have to just annotate it. What is the purpose of a method? This is the web method, and how many parameter is there and name of the parameter. So there is a web parameter and name of a parameter a. We can change that. Suppose I'm just putting that name of a first parameter a, but over here we can change it out. In our Java class it will identify a, but in Visual it will be whatever name we have mentioned over here, it will identify that. That will be applicable for this parameter as well. That is optional. You can, if you want, write it. If you leave it, whatever name will be there, it will be there in your Visual file. Same thing will be applicable for the second method as well. Now we got that our service method, which have that like add subtracts, and by default constructor is there. Before going ahead, there is some thumb rule is there for this class must be public. Whatever's constructed will be public. All method whatever you want to publish must be like in public itself. If you write the private and other modifier, it will not work. So make sure these are the thumb rule of writing that JAX Web Services, and before publishing we have to make sure everything is there in place. Now we got that our class and all. Service class, it's already we have written that whatever is required. Now we have to generate that with help of a wsgen utility. Will generate the supporting class. So before generating the supporting class, we required in src, in standard alone there is a class file will be there already. We'll verify it's there or not. This is the project we are going to create. So src folder is there, class folder is there. In src there is a resource and com folder will be. So we'll see how will work and all. So before generating, we have to set that our class path and all. I have already opened that command prompt. What I did that I just did that cd, and whatever I have a directory structure or project directory structure physically, I have just navigated over there. I'm just cleaning. Before going ahead anything, just make sure your Java is configured. Wow, Java C is there, wsgen is there, wsgen. We'll see. We are going to use that wsgen utility. If you'll see in more details what it's displaying uses, how we are going to use that, we have to type the wsgen, we have to put the class path, we have to put the cp, we have to directory, extension, help, keep, resource, everything is there, all details is there. If you read, you'll identify clearly. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to use that the command like wsgen minus keep. I want to keep all generated files. I'm just going to set the class path. Where is my class is there, service class is there, so it will be there in classes folder. We'll see and verify. Over here if you'll go in classes, com, resource, tutorial, this class is there, so that is required for compiling purpose. for generating that respective class. I want to CP, I want to use that as CP, so same as the class path, nothing but you have to mention that where that will be going to be referred. Default the directory as structure as 5 where to place the generated output file. Whatever file is going to be generated, I want to place in src folder, and whatever WSDL and all resource file, I want to put that under -r, that is a directory name, and we have to resource destinations directory as 5 where place resource file such as WSDL, XXD and all generated by wsgen. And purpose, I want to print everything whatever is there, and I want to generate a WSDL as well, so I'll make sure that WSDL will be generated. I'll put that name of package dot whatever is there dot MathService. After doing this one, just I have to press enter. Wow, so it's displaying some warning message, might be that I'm using JDK1.6, so this is the actually generated for 106, so that kinds of things will be not generated, but now we are getting that few additional file is generated in like JAXWS folder, add.java, add resource.java, sub.java, subresource.java, and there is other informations. If you go through that, you will identify clearly. Now we'll see in our directory in src folder we got the com tutorial MathService we already created, additional folder created, these are the folder created additional. So if you I'll go in Eclipse now and just right click and refresh, you'll be able to see that additional package which is by default created by our wsgen tool, gen utility. So now we got that add, there is add method is there. Now we got that add resource, sub and sub resource. Under resource folder we got the MathService XXD, which is have that definitions of all our like data type of Java, like we got the element add, so in there is a TNS name add resource, sub resource. In add we have a two data type element like A and B. The type of a data type is double, again for return type is also double. For sub you have something like that, and sub return of a sub is also a double. So this is nothing but a data type, like a complex or simple. We will see in like in more details in other videos. And we got that WSDL. So WSDL will be that element will be referring that WSDL. So this WSDL we discuss in the in later in more details. So I'm just closing all now. No, I'll not save anything. So we got that a MathService and we generated supporting class. So till the time everything is perfect, now we have to write a publish. Now we have to do that publish this service, and then we'll see that WSDL and all. So for doing publishing the service, we have to create that this additional file, which is nothing but I have already written. So I'll just go and copy paste. I'll copy this one, I'll just place in src folder. Oh my god, copy, let it be over here. I'll close. You'll see that I have just created com tutorialbyexample.com and then client. This is nothing but package name and this is the class name. So in this nothing, there is a two line of a code is there. What you have to do, just go to src folder, new, and you have to select the class. Just put that this one com tutorialbyexample.client over here in package name, and class name just put that JAXWS publish and just click on finish. After that you have to just add that two line over here. So the endpoint is also available in that JDK1.6 onwards. So this is that simplest way to publish that your web services in a standard alone. So what we have to do, there is a endpoint is there where publish method is there. We have to just use that our host or IP port number. What is the purpose of that? We can mention that I have just used that service www.tutorialbyexample.com and the name of a service, the MathService, which is already we have right over here, and we generated that their supporting class, and I'm just printing that MathService has been published. After, if I'll run, then it will be in console, this message will be print. So we'll test. I want to run this now, so after that I have to double click over here, double click, it will be appear over here. Either I can go right click over here and run as Java application. Wow, MathService has been published. So this is the first way. I'm just stopping, clearing that console. Second way, we can click over the publish class and then run as Java application. So again that got published. So now I have to, with help of this URL, we can test it, because this service is published on this URL only. So we have to open the browser. I'll do one thing, I'll close this one, so I'll open new. You have to just copy and paste that one and just enter it. Wow, so there is no error, we got that publish our services. So if you'll see that the name of has endpoint and informations. In endpoint we have one service, we have one port. So this MathService service we are getting, math port we are getting. The address we have put over here. The WSDL locations we are getting by WSDL. So if you click over there, there is a link is there. I'll click over here, I'll see that WSDL. In WSDL, that will be a start from definition, and some definitions will be there. So if you'll see that in service, in target, we have put that a target namespace in service. So whatever target namespace we have put, it's appearing exactly over here, and the referring that the service with help of that target, and rest of that is just inheriting. So this is the all about in brief how to generate JAX Web Services with help of a JDK1.6 wsgen utility. I hope you have enjoyed while watching my video. If you have any questions, concerns, feel free put on my website www.tutorialbyexample.com. I'm going to publish this video in same website www.tutorialbyexample.com. Under video tab you'll find over here like additional video for JAX Web Services Part-1 and something like that, and you can find that same in YouTube. So just like it, share it and subscribe. Have a good day ahead.